It's all in the glue. Every bit of it. Hey. And this drilling is not as easy as it looks. Well, we got a pretty flat side. It's when you're coming around curves, and a lot of those standardbreds, when we drill them, they crack right dead in the heel here, and you have to actually drill through their frog. So it gets it gets a little tricky. You still puppy shopping? You were puppy shopping pretty hard to Congress. Well, it makes for a much stronger lace. Makes it, you know, you want them pretty much across from each other. That way they're pulling pretty even, you know. There are no number of turns. This becomes a feel game and a sight game. Have you had that happen to you, Danny? I figured you'd figure it out. I hate to tell the ending of the book before they read it. Let's let him have a break. It's a contact sport, this patching. But I kept coming back to Ian's method, and this method his dad came up with, and he was a one-armed man, believe it or not. Yeah. Ian's father, one arm. And he got a horse because it was a great standardbred horse, but they couldn't keep it training and winning because of cracks, so the guy just gave it to Ian's dad for all the layup and rehab money. So his dad knew what he had, and his dad got with a dentist. They figured out some wires, and his dad had the idea in his head, and they just kept perfecting it. Used to use copper wire. That's what his dad originally started with. But as I was learning more with Ian, flying back and forth to New York, I spent a fortune buying dead feet, frozen feet. And I'd hit them with an axe or hammer or anything, or just dremel them out and practice my drilling in a regular foot. I'd hold it like I have to hold it. But you can't sit it up on a pretty park bench in an air-conditioned room and have the angle you want. You got to do it how you're going to have it in the field. And that taught me more than anything, you know. And then because the twisting of them and getting them right and prettier, it's easier to look at it done than it is to do it. And that's pretty much how you are. And then we'll put an acrylic patch over it. The glue this time, we'll add some strands of fiberglass to it, which will also help make it a denser type patch. And you'll notice that that glue is right against the coronary band, right at the top. A lot of people say that the glue can't be on that coronary band or anywhere near, and I see people that have a crack, this crack's right in the coronary band, and they'll start to patch down here. We haven't patched anything. You got to go to the top, and it will not hurt the coronary band. Let's clean that up a little bit. This type of drill really speeds the game up. This is a 60. I use this bigger syringe for the glue side because it'll hold enough when I'm gluing shoes on. I mix 4 to 1, and I think most stuff in the market is 10 to 1. The amount of cloth also varies with how much glue you're using. There's no set amount on paper. It's time and experience and an eye for it. You can put too much in it. We've actually found over the years less is a little bit better. But a lot of guys put this on as a whole piece. I shred it. And you'll see on the finished patch, you can't find the fiberglass. You get all your glue all mixed, then add your fiberglass. Don't add it until your glue's mixed all thoroughly, or you'll wish that you hadn't. Again, depends on how hot the glue is, how hot the day is. You have to learn to work with temperature and time, basically, no matter where you are. I'll tell you, gluing in New York in the dead of winter on a racetrack is a lot different than August in Phoenix, Arizona. You better know how to make things work. Don't let anybody spray your horse with fly spray in between cleaning this up and coming back and patching. It will contaminate the area. You got to work it down in there where your wires are. Put it over your existing piece. That's why I like using this plastic wrap here. I don't get anything on my fingers, and I can see everything. This is a more natural deal to it. There comes a point as your glue starts to set, you want to leave it alone, because you'll break the bond if you keep messing with it. We'll let this set up, and then we'll rasp it up smooth, clean up all the edges, and then we're going to glue some shoes on this guy. Tonight. Really. There's your top wire. So we've got a nice patch on and we haven't put a lot of bulk on his foot. Can y'all see that coronary band? See how close all that glue is to it? That's where you got to be when they're cracked right into that coronary band. You've got to be there. If you ain't there, you ain't gonna hold it. Or your chances diminish greatly. And you do need to be a little delicate when you're up in this area, because they feel it very much so when you're rasping around on that coronary band. You can see that you can't really make out the fiberglass in there, can you? Okay, that's a finished patch right there. Get all your cameras and movies, and click, 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 click. This is your finished patch that I use on a daily basis. This horse is due to go, his horse can go back to work immediately.